Officially plugged into the Overview Podcast. Overview.
This station is now the ultimate power in the universe.
You know, I mean, you can see why, man. Like, you're going to play in the serious, you get it. Like, it's not your usual flays at the motherfucking nah. Like, we're trying to be mellow and try to be a bit diplomatic. Yeah, man. Boola! From the capital.
Yes, sir.
The station is now the ultimate power in the universe, baby. Overview Radio, bring you Overview Podcast with the overviewers, and the bus is driven by me, Joey Badubi Jr. Yeah, man, my co-driver is Chief Ghost behind the lenses always.
Chief Ghost is the name, dog, and Central is where the boy is from, and Overview is what I always represent, dog. Ramono Luba, and I see you looking presentable,
yeah,
dog.
man, yeah.
Hey, dog. Anyway, how you doing, boy?
No, I'm chilling, man. This is a very beautiful episode, man. A relaxed one. We are joined by my yellow bone. Mpho Sebina is in the building, man. Let's welcome Mpho Sebina. Hello. Welcome back, Mpho Sebina.
Thank you. Thank you so much for having me again. What year was that when we did this?
2020, like the year that, I remember that is the year that Drummer Boy died.
Yeah.
Like you were, we
Like
shot
that's
that
what I was
episode
straight from
also.
the funeral, I remember. What year was that?
2022, huh? One. I think 2022.
Between 2022 and 2021.
Yeah, I think.
Okay.
I think 2022.
I think 2021.
Serious?
Check a hole.
Let's see.
Was it not 2021?
Let me just do that this side.
I feel bad. You know why?
Why?
Like, you know why I feel bad? It's 2 years ago. That's when, 2022.
What, it was 2022?
Yeah, 2022.
Okay.
The time that we shot your episode, like it was 2 days after my grandmother died.
Wow.
Yeah, like I was mourning that time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We were both mourning, I guess, and 2 years later we are here in the beauty spa.
Yeah, man. 2 years later we are here at a beauty spa. It's called Nomlu Nail Bar.
Yes.
Yeah, but you know, like it's a beauty spa. Like it's not just a nail bar and all that. It's a beauty spa, but it's a massage. Like Nerlomo thing earlier on, you know, like I was next to Mpho and all that. You know.
Hey.
Gross,
guys. Ew.
How was Neely? I think how was Nomlu?
Nomlu, you know, for me, I love to see black women, Botswana women progress in business. I remember visiting Nomlu's spa when she was Go Village, and I think it was at her place, Kolapeng, and now, you know, she's all over the city.
Interesting.
We're sitting in this amazing spa, so I love to see it. It's very inspiring for me to see back, you know, in her beautiful home and village in the back room, and now we're here. This is her second franchise, I think, Mokaborone.
Yeah.
So it's beautiful. It's beautiful. We're growing as people, and I'm excited. I love it.
Yeah, like I never knew that she started off that small.
Oh, really? Yeah, she
like
started
that.
out small. We were there in her crib doing our nails in the back house, and now look at us.
Interesting. So, like, were you ever her client? Like,
yes,
at some
I
point?
was her client, Honoko Village.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. So, like, she used to do it, like, she's the makeup artist, right?
No, I was doing my nails there. Makeup, no.
This is very interesting, huh? Like, now she has branches all over the city.
All over the city.
Started from the bottom.
Started from the bottom.
Wow. Shout out
I wouldn't really call it the bottom.
Yeah.
She started somewhere, and now
started
she's
somewhere.
even, you know, somewhere higher. So I thought.
Yeah. So like, what's up with? I don't know. We're out here, man. And this is a woman's world and all that. You know.
Is it a woman's world?
Yeah, like the beauty business and all that.
Yes,
and
100%.
also- Exactly, and also, I mean, like, women are the ones who are like the main customers, you know, like,
Yeah.
with the nails and like even the massage and stuff like that, you
Yeah.
know. So, what is your experience when like with this whole
Beauty,
therapy stuff like that? Like, how
what
do
is
you,
my experience? You know, now I find it very important to get my nails done at least once a week. If I
Yeah.
can, once a week, once a month. If I could, you know, double that up and make it a massage and nails once a month. I think it's important. Some self-love is very important.
Yeah.
You are the vessel of God. We are all vessels. And I think it's important for us to take care of ourselves and treat ourselves once in a while.
Yeah. So, like, around how much do you spend on your yeah, as well as kind of also like the soaps as well, like the scrubbing
guess.
things.
Yeah, what do you wash your face with?
Me?
Yeah.
I just plain water.
Mezi.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, saying.
Oh, like this other lotion, like I won't mention them because they're not paying us. I think in heels and knees.
In a month, I don't know. I really need to sit down. I need to be a better.
Yeah, but
Roughly, my nails for sure, it's $250 a month.
a month.
Yes.
$250 a month. Hey.
Ridiculous.
Hey.
I mean, a set is usually about 250 to 300.
Oh, so like would it change a month?
Yes.
Okay, would it change a monthly?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah. Nails,
That's the most
250.
consistent thing. I don't really do facials much. I'm a big believer in, you know, taking care of my skin at home.
Also, like you steam, you.
But when I get there, I would like to be spending a lot more on myself monthly.
Like when you get where?
When I start making, 6 figures a month?
Okay. 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 So, like, you don't spend much on your beauty.
My chicken never tongue.
Like a friend of mine,
every month.
eh.
My hair, I don't know, it varies. I'm also getting really lazy, you know, as I'm
okay.
getting older.
Yeah.
I'm preferring to do my hair myself at home. So I can't give you a figure. Let me not lie.
Yeah, because like a friend of mine, like the other day on Antar, like she spends about 2.5.
Ooh.
Yeah, like on her beauty.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I
so
love that.
Oh, you love that for her?
Yeah, I love it for her.
Well, like I guess maybe like for some people it's natural. But like some people like their skins are naturally, you know, like you don't necessarily have to scrub hair constantly like that, you know. I don't know.
I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, how is the 2.5 lady doing right now? How does she look?
Well, she's my friend, so let me not say.
She's gorgeous, I'm sure. Quality.
No, nigga, like it makes sense why she spends 2.5 on.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah, man. Anyway, what have you been up to?
What have I been up to in the past 2 years? What have I been doing? It's been an interesting 2 years. I've been really quiet. I haven't really been putting out much music, so I'm excited to be putting out a project. Yeah, I've been working on wrapping that up. It's a big collaborative project, so I've been working on that, and I'm looking forward to putting that out. It's been, 4 years since I put out a project? The last time I did so was COVID. That was 2020, so it's a bit long overdue, but I decided to take my time and just, take it easy, to be honest.
How is Botswana music at the moment?
Botswana music, wow. I think Botswana music is at such an incredible...
An overall.
An overview.
Yeah.
I think the music space is doing very well. We have, incredible artists. We have our legacy artists who continue to do great work, which is very inspiring. I think one person that I really look up to, is somebody like Maxi, who has been putting in the work for, I can't even tell you how long her career has been, but also Khakala and the longevity of her career is very inspiring. So I think the space of music overall in Botswana is looking quite good. I find that we all have our own spaces and our own places within the market. But in terms of new artists, I'm very excited. I think the landscape is looking really good right now. I think that Botswana music has a huge influence, especially, let me say, SADC for now.
Like Botswana music has huge influence in SADC.
Why do you look confused?
Because I don't see that
What are you
influence,
talking
bro.
about?
No, I feel like if like an overall, I want
Okay.
not your Mpho Sebinas, not your William
Okay.
Naskeyarems,
Yes.
not but do like
Yeah.
a whole lot of artists, you know. But I feel like in Botswana you can only like what you call it, like batala satla, like that you can mention.
Yeah.
Like in terms of having influence in the SADC region.
And who do you think those people are who are having influence on the SADC region?
I won't call it influence, but like people who are really making it out of the country this moment. Yeah, like it's obviously you, Hensi, who else? Ngwazi,
Harrycane.
Harrycane.
And those guys are doing amazing things. What are you
KSB.
talking about? How
No, but like the thing is that like they're not entirely Botswana music. Like they're based in SA.
Why is Harrycane based in SA?
Yeah.
Me, I get Botswana.
Yeah, well, like when I say Botswana music, I mean like the Botswana music industry.
Okay.
You get it?
Okay.
Like let's talk about
So are
artists.
you saying that we don't include them har bua ka the Botswana music industry? Is that what you're saying? Is that what you were saying?
Yeah, well, like the Botswana musicians, but I think like when you talk about Botswana music,
Okay.
yeah, like they get mentioned, they're like, Botswana,
Okay.
but they're not based in Botswana.
Okay.
You get it?
I feel like I'm bumping into Ngwazi all the time in these shows. Mo Botswana. Ha so re ke ngwana Botswana. Why le batla go mo give up so fast there?
No, like we're not giving
Hey.
him, no, like we're not giving him up so fast.
Yeah.
But I don't know, Ncha, like what's your take on this one?
I feel like the sound that is coming out of South Africa right now is heavily influenced by this Harrycane and KSB and Ngwazi movement. There's no, like, I feel like all the huge artists are collaborating with Harrycane now. Mahu just put out a single with Harrycane. Is that not to say something? Has there Harrycane on Namosolofelo West?
I thought it was South Africa.
You know, like he's based in SA. Yeah.
But that's the same question you asked me. Do I live in South Africa? No.
Wait, you mean off air?
Hey, I work there, but I live here.
Okay. Yeah, but also, like I said, I feel like
Okay.
you get it. Compared to like if you talk about Nigerian music, dude, like the
Okay.
list is endless. If you
But
talk
when
about
you
South
talk about
African
Nigeria as a
music,
population, that's what? How many people is that?
okay, fine. Like if you talk about South African music, like the list is endless.
How many people is that?
Still, like it's still a large number of population. But I feel like Mo Botswana, like you count about 10 guys, and then
Okay.
that's it.
Okay.
Like 10 out of over 2. I don't know, like over 2 million. I don't. Like that is not satisfying.
Okay.
You get it? Like that's why when go tshamekiwa local, people always complain gore go tshamekiwa batho ba le nosi.
Okay.
You get it? Because it's not like ke di artists tse baya tse ileng gore they are, you know, like they're out there and all that.
Okay.
Like it's just a few,
Fair. That is fair.
right?
That is fair. I mean, it's your own opinion, and we have different opinions when it comes to the musical landscape.
Yeah.
But I'll stand by the fact that I think Botswana music is doing great right now. I'm very, very proud of, you know, the Harrycanes and the KSBs. They're
Yeah.
making incredible moves.
Yeah.
And I think we need to be giving them their flowers a bit more, because what they're doing is actually
Yeah.
insane.
Yeah, certainly like you can say like the best or one of the best producers.
Yeah.
From B-Dub.
Like, there's
and all
not
that.
a lot, I mean, a lot of music that's coming out of SA that is doing the numbers.
Yeah.
You know, it's been I think what Master KG had that huge hit a few years ago, but nowadays is he really releasing anything if it doesn't have a Harrycane or a KSB in there?
Like who? Master KG?
Yeah.
No, I get it. Master KG is the whole record label.
Yes, but record labels work with musicians, and it's like, what is the sound right now? It's Harrycane. Sorry.
Yeah, no, listen. I'm all for that, Wawan, and I'm really happy for Harrycane and all
Yeah.
that. And like I'm saying, the fact that they're not in boards, like I want entire, like there's a huge South African influence there.
Yeah.
You get it? So I don't think that the credit there thing you can entirely give it to bots. Yes, like the talent was raised in bots and all that, but for the talent to be up there. Like South Africa had to play, a role in that.
Yes, but still, ke Batswana.
Yeah, no, definitely. So like, who are the other producers that you would say like that dope? I mean, like besides DJ KSB, the Harrycane.
But that's locally.
Yeah, locally.
Locally, producers outside of Harrycane, KSB, Ngwazi, Waflex are still there, holding down the hip hop and R&B
Flex the Ninja.
spaces. Yes, Amo Beats. Do you consider him as one Rona sing as Hamotasa Nehana for 2
No.
weeks?
No, you're not getting me. No, like you're not getting me right.
Okay.
Listen, what I'm saying is that I don't know. Hey, let's look at like for instance the Fergusons.
Okay.
Like you know that like they are considered South Africans as much as they are considered Botswana. You get it. Fresh is considered as South African as much as he's considered as Motswana. I get it. Why? Because it's South Africa that like it's South Africa that picked them up from Wanswara.
Okay.
So you won't entirely say, Fresh is Motswana, but you won't entirely say, Fresh is Motswana, so like he's a Motswana artist. Like he's a Botswana artist. No, like he's not like he's an international artist.
Okay.
You get it?
Okay.
So na like niki bua ka Botswana straight.
Okay, and how do you classify me as a Motswana artist?
You
Era?
go story you answer that one.
No, I wouldn't, because obviously Lena, she's making similar moves. They're going to go
Strides
KSB.
and- yeah.
Oh my God, as
Strides outside
KSB,
the
I'll take
country.
that as a compliment because I feel like what they're doing
It's dope.
is dope.
Yeah,
And
you
this
as
is
well.
this is early stages, but
No, but Mpho, you're doing amazing for yourself.
thank
dog.
you.
You've
thank
seen your
you.
name like in the Americans. You've seen your name like, multiple shows with South Africa. So
Yeah.
you're up there with them guys, dog.
Thank you, but I'll still consider myself a Motswana artist.
Yeah, I know you do. I remember like when we like on the overview chats and all that. So like we put we put 2 flags next to your name, the Botswana flag and the South African flag. And then like you hit me up on Tower inside the South African flag, written the Botswana flag here. Yeah, when I know that, like you're a proud Botswana musician.
Yeah.
You know.
So I am very excited just to go back to the question that you asked. How do I feel about the Botswana landscape
Yeah.
music right now? I'm excited. It's exciting. It's exciting to see where the sound is going. There's a few artists who I'm very excited for. I think Lioness Ratang.
Yeah.
She's doing incredible work.
Yeah, dude, like she's South Africa as well.
Hey.
Like she's sent by Makazi, right?
I can't really speak on that relationship right now.
Oh, right now. Oh, okay.
I
We
know
don't
that
about
she
right
was. I
now.
don't know if she still is.
Okay. All right. Yeah, no, like we don't know about right now, but the last time she was sent by Makazi and her hits, Kgosithebe released on Gomz. She's with
Now,
Caswell
when you
P.
say gore pina e releasitswe ko Mzansi, what do you mean? Because in this digital age, when I release a song, it's out digitally. What do you mean? You don't just isolate a song over, okay, it's now released in this territory. It depends where it catches.
True.
And she's a Motswana vocalist.
True, yeah, no, like when we scrutinize it, yeah, no,
Okay.
like when you talk about it, yeah, no, like in scrutiny.
Okay.
You get it.
Scrutiny.
So that's like I think that there's talent in Bida, like don't get me wrong, like there's talent in Bida, but I don't know if it's I think both the local landscape and the artist have a little Bida, like you like you want that talent out. They could like you prosper.
Okay.
But when they cross the borders, influence are going to like in a way like it
Okay.
aids them to.
But Joy, would you say like the record label will play a role in that? Because remember Kandela, we had a conversation about like how hardly go
Yeah.
You said something about like what was
Yeah,
that
record
again?
labels.
Hey.
Yeah, or like record labels, like they are influential like that.
In pushing and promoting
Yeah.
music.
Yeah,
100%.
projects.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think obviously, kind of happen like the problem with Botswana is that answering you and sharing my opinion.
Yeah.
Like on the Botswana music and all that.
Yeah.
Now, like, to be honest, I'm not happy.
Really?
Yeah, like at the standard of music and all that.
Okay.
Because I believe that the main reason is because there are no record labels in
Okay.
Botswana.
Okay.
You get it?
And
Compared to other, like in other countries, there are record labels.
Okay.
That's why, like progression and like that. But more Botswana, like we've seen so many guys dropping projects, dope projects for that matter.
Yeah.
But from there, like they drop and then what? They drop and then what? That's it. Going to Chief Ghost's question, do I think record labels play a role? Definitely yes.
they do.
Yeah, because like we go right now, record labels kind of like die in South Africa. Like only if more Botswana, like you can think of Kgosithebe and I get that under a record label, yeah, and like they're doing really good.
Yeah.
But how many artists are under any record labels around here? Like I think it's like a single percent out of all of them. I don't know. Like what happened to record labels?
I don't know. In this country, did we ever really have a huge culture, yadi label and stuff like that?
Was it huge? I don't know. I don't know if it was huge, but there were times where there were record labels. Like I remember Ramco Loco.
And music was really progressive that time.
Yeah, music was really
Yeah.
progressive that time. You know,
So are you saying that Botswana music is not progressive at the moment?
it's not progressive at the moment.
And why do you say that?
Why?
Yay.
Because, like I'm saying, Sekai,
Yes.
going back to what we've been talking about, the Mpho Sebinas, the Lions,
The Dato Seiko.
yeah, no, but not about Dato. What are you guys? I'm not saying that you're not making it in Botswana,
Okay.
Wawan, but for you guys to make it big, like there has to be some sort of a South African touch to it.
Okay.
Either through a record, yeah, but mostly through record labels or collabos and all that.
Yeah.
And then you look at the artists by like Bamo Botswana and Thai. Like there's just a few that you can count. By that are doing good.
Okay.
NC, Dato Psycho, who else?
Chamagele,
Chamagele.
Vimampizi.
Okay, Vimampizi, Franco. Like like we're going back to the OGs. By
Yeah.
Salaban na big at 2000.
Ezrani things.
Okay, yeah, Israel's doing good as well. Who else? Rebulevi. Culture Spears.
Bye,
What's
Lee.
that?
Ke bona
Culture
kgang e re buang
Spears.
ka yone.
Eh, kore ba e leng gore locally they are ATI. Who else?
William.
William Laskiaram. Yeah, even though, William.
Even though.
Yeah, even though like this, like there's a South African touch to it, but NA is different. Who
I don't-
else? Like we're not like 10.
Okay.
You know, we cannot count up to 20. You get it?
I hear you. I hear you.
Like
I
I'm
hear
saying, like Harrycane, okay, fine, some kind of local music here. In a day, what some guy dipina za Mpho Sebina di le 20.
you. Wow.
And then artists will start complaining, or no, let's have Mpho Sebina. You get it? And when I say,
I hear where you're coming
Yeah.
from. I hear where you're coming
and
from.
when I say it's not progressive, I get it, like it's just like just a few who are making it.
Okay.
Because I don't think, like this thing of not having record labels, like it's killing us.
And again, I just want to pick Mpho's brain on this initiative that was brought up by is it DBS
Yeah,
and
yes.
DJ Fresh. And
Yes.
yeah, what do you think of that whole situation there, Mpho?
You know what? I caught onto it a bit late. Call it my ignorance, but it seemed like a good initiative. What was it? They were grooming artists, and at the end there was a voting system and a prize. I think it's a recording time. There was a car, whatever. Did we pick a winner?
We still yet to find that out.
I
But
don't know.
Okay.
don't
I mean, it seemed like a pretty interesting initiative. I want to see what are the artists that I want to know who won, and I want to know, what kind of backing that they will receive from DBS.
Yeah, what are the challenges that BW musicians face? Like, what are the challenges that you can mention?
What are the challenges? Artistry and music is quite a delicate industry, I will say, because a lot of musicians and artists really, they work from the heart, and we're doing it because we love it.
Yeah.
I think the first thing is the numbers. Kana hare bantsi.
Yeah,
hare
true,
bantsi.
true. Yeah.
So we have to look out to other countries, which is how music works. That's
Yeah.
how it works.
Yeah, definitely.
The biggest
Yeah,
stars
but
in
everything
the
adds
biggest
hella.
stars in the
Yeah.
world are not just, Burna Boy is not just big in Nigeria. He is Nigerian. We refer to him as Nigerian, but he tours the world. So locally, I would say that it is the numbers, but I do think that there is room and potential for artists to grow out of that thing, out of just this area that we're in, and we've seen it happen, and we see it happen, and I'm excited. When you seem a bit stressed about the climate of Botswana's artistry.
Yes, I am. No, I am. To be honest, I'm not happy at all.
Really?
At all.
Not like a happy.
And by that, I'm not saying that I'm not happy about Mpho Sebina's
Yes,
music or
okay,
Hensy's
cool.
music
Yeah.
or whatsoever.
Yeah.
But imagine right now, festive,
Yes.
no international artist. You get it?
No international artists.
It's a guy. Like festive, yeah, I get it.
Yes.
No international artist, right? Babatla.
Yeah.
So, like how many shows are 5
Yeah.
in one day? One of the same artist in all those 5 shows. It's local.
Yes.
One swar.
Yes.
Like possibly now perform go kanye go mole bolle go bone and raise to go clap your hands.
And that's
go
what
abamba,
happens.
all in
That's
the
what
same day.
happens during festive season.
Huh?
Kara, that is kind of what happens during festive season. Like a
Yeah.
go palape go sero and then go netla
Yeah,
and then go
but
netla.
if you look at it lately, like they don't even book him because why? International musicians like that are taking his space now,
Is that how you feel?
and I'm not complaining about it though.
No, I'm saying, what do you feel like he's not getting booked?
No, he's not getting booked. Like I go check a gig like yeah December on a feta. Like he's not getting booked like before.
Okay.
You get it? Like V used to like V is not getting booked like before.
Ora. I don't know. I just saw him 2 weekends ago in Palape, and then I saw him go F Town. So
Do like opera na go in V atla hire a chopper go festive.
yes, and you don't think that's gonna be
Like,
happening
that's
this
how
December?
hot
He
he
just
is.
dropped the track Le Mausi, so
No, I'm not saying that this festive like he won't get booked, but we are like the previous
Okay.
festive seasons.
Okay.
One sort of
Ke a go utlwa.
Yeah, I wanted to ask you something. You mentioned or like it took you 4 years to, well, like you said 4 years after you dropping a new project.
Yeah,
And I would like to believe that it took you 4 years to work on that project, right?
yeah.
Right? There's this thing like that I was discussing with Chief Ghost. You know, like I'm a producer friend of ours. Like when I read the other day, where him and this other artist dog like but a week to produce an album.
Yeah,
You know, I for one, like I'm not a musician, and then I was surprised. I was like, what?
yeah,
You guys can make music in a week?
Yeah.
Because I've always thought that, you know, like you said, music is a delicate
yeah.
thing, you know, like you need so many ideas and all that, concepts, stuff like that, you know. So I wanted to ask you, for you, how long do you take to create music?
I think Harrycane as people, you know, and I took my time just because I was going through my own personal issues, and I needed, to just step away and just relax and mourn and just be a human for some time. Not to say
And
that it's
mourn?
yes.
Mourn what? Like
I
what was
feel like
going on?
2021 was quite a hectic year for me. I lost my stepdad in 2021, and that's
Oh,
basically
sorry
the
about
man
that,
who.
man.
Thank
Yeah.
you. I was raised by my stepdad, so that was quite a shock and a shift for me and my family personally.
Yeah.
I think that was a huge trigger
Oh, yeah.
for me.
Yeah.
So I decided to chill and take my time and figure everything out. Luckily, I'm still getting booked.
Yeah.
My bills are paid. I'm
Yeah,
not
yeah,
complaining.
Yeah, corporate.
Yes, I love corporate work. I love it.
All right, social. Like, what about social gigs?
Social gigs again, or about the festival, yeah.
Yeah, stuff like that.
I be
No,
doing
you
that.
st- or like you getting both. Dope, man. Swimming in the monies.
Yes.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, my chunk.
More.
Yeah, carry
please.
on.
So yeah, I mean, an artist can in a space with a producer for a week, and you can bang out an album. I work a bit differently. Maybe I'm also a little bit lazy, and I'm also a bit more in my head. You know, more of like, does this sound okay? Does this sound okay? Does this sound okay? For some time, which is something that I really want to get out of. But yeah, some of us overthink the process, and some of us don't.
So like for you, from Mpho Sebina, to come up with one song, like on average, how long?
But whom? On average?
Like on average, a day, 6 months, a year, a month,
I would
an
gladly.
hour,
I would like to give it a week.
a week.
Yeah.
Like
just
one
to
song.
Write.
Like to write it, like and sing it. You write your own music.
I do mainly, yeah. Now when I started, I didn't know about tobacco and stuff like that, and this is just coming from a non-privileged space. I get it. When I started making music, the music industry. I mean, I didn't
You write your
study
own music.
I do,
For real.
but I'm also open to being written for. I love
Okay.
that idea.
All right. That song ya go le DJ Kuchi gate ke wena mang?
Toro.
Yeah, Toro.
Yeah.
Do like I was impressed by the lyrics, man.
Thank you.
Yeah, do like it's a dope song.
Thank
So
you.
like you wrote
I like
that.
it too. Yes, I did write that.
Okay.
But that was inspired by a Franco song.
Which one?
Ke
Ke lo
lo
rile
rile
sing.
sengwe, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Ke ne ke lo rile sing, ke lo rile.
Yeah, yeah.
Interesting.
Bruh.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I believe I'm going to like inspire like a pack.
Ke le pa.
Really?
Wow.
Yeah.
Ah, do
Yeah,
like that's
yeah.
beautiful.
I love
So,
that song too.
yeah, I do like it's a beautiful song,
Thank
man.
you.
You know, like I even told Gucci, I was like, yo, dog, this is.
I think
Yeah, we
sometimes we just need to just call artists that like break down an album and just talk about
Yeah,
songs.
that would be cool, right? I
Like-
would love to hear that from Baatla Sawane.
Like that, you know.
Yeah.
I like any features with Boata Saone and
Coming up, I would love to work with him again. This project that I just finished is female features on the continent, and I was going on my whole Pan-Africanism. Hey, we need to come together as Africans
Is it
and work
working, though?
together. Well, I completed it. It took some time.
no, I mean like the Pan-Africanism thing. Like, do you think that Africans are like would ever come together?
I think we have the opportunity and the space to do so. What do you think?
For me,
Yeah.
for me, I think that Africa is too big to come together.
Okay.
Like
feel
I
you
think
on
it's
that.
too huge.
Okay.
Like I think we are different. Maybe Kore, Southern Africa can come together.
Okay.
West Africa,
Okay.
Lebone, East Africa,
Okay.
Lebone, Central and North.
Okay.
Like we are too big and too different. Like that's my take to
Okay,
it.
that's fair.
Yeah.
In my idealistic brain and what I see for the future and what I want is for us to
Yeah,
get
to
together.
come together.
There's a lot of us, and I think that with a lot of us, we really can change a lot of things.
Yeah, no, definitely.
Yeah.
You know, yeah, like especially like for the arts and all that,
Yeah.
you know, yeah, like a lot can happen
Yeah.
within the continent and
A
all
lot,
that.
yeah.
Yeah, so being casual now, the
Yeah.
music that you listen to,
Yeah.
what is in your playlist currently?
What is in my playlist currently?
Well, like let's start with local. Like, what is the local?
DJ Ngwazi's Fake Love.
Fake Love.
What a beautiful song.
Okay,
that
yeah.
song. Wow.
Yeah, like with Tawanda.
Wow.
Yeah, shout out to Tawanda, man. Like, what do you think of
Wow,
Tawanda?
I think Tawanda is incredible. I would love to work with him. I'd love for him to write for me.
Yeah.
I think he's very,
Yeah.
he's a great artist.
Yeah, but mogolo wa go gana kae?
Gade,
Mogolo wa go gana kae?
mogolo ke mana man?
Papa. Hey, Papa.
Hey, Papa. Yeah, carry on. Yeah. Fake Love.
Fake Love is such a great song. What else? I love Lati's Ditutun Swane.
Like is the Tutun Swine.
Have you heard it?
Oh, like Lidalom Kids.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Wow,
Yeah.
what a
yeah.
beautiful collaboration.
Yeah,
Amazing.
yeah, I've heard it. Well, like, it's such a surprising collaboration. Yeah, but one thing that I like about Lighty is that, you know, he's a go-getter. You
yes.
know, and he doesn't box himself and
Yeah,
all that. You know,
yeah,
I wouldn't be surprised if he has a collab with with Anafiki tomorrow or even Benaboy or whatever.
Yeah.
Did you tune Swine?
Ditutun Swane can't they produce to man? Okay, and Lati.
Can Lighty?
I don't know. Who's on that song?
No,
It's-
like Lighty's not a producer.
Oh, okay.
Who produced that song though?
If it is
Did you tune Swine?
I'm sure what is that
Like, isn't it Way K
Is it,
or?
I think it's Way K or
Yeah,
something.
Way K.
I'm not sure about
Yeah,
that. But like,
yeah.
Great song. I love the new V with my Aussie. Kgosithebe mampinele. Dikonyana mbembe.
Yeah.
Kgosithebe
Like, I
ma-
forgot what it's called.
gotta check it. Let me just check.
V and my Aussie. That's a great song.
How do you write my house?
I think it's a double M. Dikonyana mbembe. Ibinama.
It's still loading. Viman PC featuring my house. Celebrate.
Celebrate. That's a great song.
Yeah.
I'm a huge Harrycane fan, as I'm sure you guys
Yeah.
know already.
Yeah. Like, would
I
you give
haven't
it to
listened-
Harrycane?
What?
Like, would you give your heart to Harrycane?
Would I give my heart to Harrycane?
Yeah.
I mean, why would I just give Harrycane my heart? I don't really know him that
Because
well.
you seem to be loving him so much.
I love
yeah?
his music a lot.
Yeah.
Wait, I really, really do. It would be
Yeah.
great to work with him.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens as the years progress.
Okay. Like, you mean in terms of beyond working with him and all that, or just working with him?
Working with him. I know him
Okay.
as an artist. you
Oh
know,
yeah. Yeah, but like, would you
So
give him a
Kibua
chance if
as
ever
an
like he
artist.
comes speaking some sort of English nyana?
Oh, would I give him a chance? I'm
Yeah.
not too sure.
Oh,
but
like
we'll
you're not
see.
too
Yeah,
sure.
yeah.
All right. Okay. Yeah. Harrycane. Yeah. Harrycane's music.
Who else? My BW playlist. I love Lioness so much. I
Yeah,
think
yeah,
she's
yeah.
about to
She's dope.
drop
She's dope.
a EP, I think soon.
Mm-hmm. She's dope.
So I'm looking forward to that. She's incredible. I'm listening to Toto Seiko.
Yeah, she's dope as well. She's dope.
I see Samantha Mohwe and
Samantha's still dropping.
yes, I see she was in Studio Maloba with Amantla Brown. I'm looking
Oh,
forward
okay.
to that.
Interesting,
Yeah,
interesting.
yeah.
Interesting.
I saw Hansi is in studio with Harrycane and Donald. I'm
Donald.
excited. Yeah.
The love I know I deserve.
The love I know.
Yeah,
I
that one.
deserve. Yeah, that one.
That one. Okay,
Yeah.
interesting.
Very interesting.
Interesting. Yeah, who else?
You know anything with Yusuf?
With who?
Anything with Yusuf?
No.
You should check him out.
Like, is it a
Really?
local
Khalid
song?
said anything with Yusuf. Wow.
Like, you know it. Like, is it a local song?
His name is Anything with Yusuf. He
Anything with
is-
Yusuf?
Yes.
Okay. Like, is he colored? Like, is he?
No, not that I know of.
Oh, okay.
Eh,
All right.
You should check him out. His music is quite dope.
Yeah, so like you're listening to him. Across all borders, like what are you listening to at the moment?
Across all borders, I really like the new song with Lady Gaga and Bruno Mars. And I'm not really into that style of music, but that song is good.
Yeah.
I love Tyler's music.
Oh, Tyler.
Yes.
Chief Goose, what's your take on that?
I
Like
told
any
you,
comment?
I told you how I feel about Tyler. though.
How do you feel about Tyler? Matata?
Personally, I think Tyler industry plant. I'm
Okay.
sorry to say that, but like,
Yeah.
that is just how I feel about Tyler. I
That's
feel
a
like,
fair observation.
I feel like I want a talent. It's just
Really?
beauty privilege. Yeah, is there something like
Really?
Like beauty privilege?
that?
Keep pretty privilege. Yeah.
Pretty privilege.
You don't like
that's
the
all.
music at all?
Well, the music's not hitting, like how
Okay.
music's supposed to hit. Woman. Plus, all of these awards that she's getting over, like people that I've seen put more like into like the craft. Woman.
Okay.
It just makes me look at her like in a certain way. Woman.
Okay.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. I mean, that's a fair observation. You know, the
Yeah.
music industry is quite a hectic place, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
But now I'm sold. I bought the whole Tyler thing. I'm in. I'm a tiger. Let's go.
She calls her people tigers.
Yeah, we're tigers.
Oh.
okay.
Yeah.
All right. No, same here. Well, like I'm not a tiger, but I feel like she's talented.
Yeah,
you know?
same.
Yeah, I feel like I don't know, like I really don't know. I feel like if she wasn't talented, I would flop once.
I feel you.
Yeah, like that's how I
No, but
feel.
Hollywood is pushing the narrative. I can't flop a Tyler, dog.
Okay, like how does she make nice songs, bro? Cause like
I
her
go
songs
out
are
run
nice.
him.
Beyonce wa kwalwa ke re ntsha.
Yeah, but
Mwana
Beyonce
mwana
is talented.
Tyler
In
is
what
talented
sense?
as well.
Come on.
She can sing. She can dance. Botata.
No, man. Mpho Thailand.
Mpho dog. You crazy. You mean Mpho Ulagale Sebina?
Sebina.
Dog, Mpho Sebina any day, dog. Try us on a Sunday.
But yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing or hearing what you guys will think about the music from Alkebulan. So I spent a lot of time looking for women across the continent.
Let me catch you in. By the way, Alkebulan is the name of
Alkebulan, yeah.
Alkebulan, yeah. Is the name of a project.
Yes.
Alkebulan.
Alkebulan.
What's that, bro? Like before you continue to.
So Alkebulan is an Arabic word, I think. Don't quote me. I believe it is an Arabic word, and it is a term that was used to refer to the continent of Africa.
Oh.
Yes.
Interesting.
And there's a lot of debate on the word. Some people will say, no, it's not the first word, but it is a term that is used to describe the continent. And I think for me, I wanted people to be curious about the word, go and Google, and just so we can dig deeper and find out more about who we are as Africans, you know, because I feel like a lot of the time our story is told to us, but, you know, I'm curious for us to dive deeper. Yeah.
Alkebulan,
What was
you're
I
talking
saying?
about it. Yeah, you'll be looking forward to
Yes, it was.
female features only. Like, why female features only?
Well, I'm a woman, you know, I believe in us getting together. I believe that, you know, a lot of things can change if we get together, not necessarily as women first, but as Africans, as we spoke earlier.
Yeah.
Why women? This industry is dominated by a lot of men, and the narrative is male driven. So I wanted to create a little moment of sisterhood for us.
What's your take on women empowerment?
What is my take on it? I feel like the Motswana
there's
woman.
a whole vibe, like not a vibe, but
Yeah.
there's a whole woman empowerment thing and all
Going
that.
on.
Yeah.
What's my take on it? I'm a
Yeah.
woman. I believe we should be empowered. But I feel like the Motswana woman is really empowered. I think Botswana is really blessed with a lot of leading entrepreneurial women. So that's my take on that.
Yeah.
It's exciting. What's your take on it?
My take on it. Like on women empowerment.
Yes.
You asked me that question.
So what you saying? What you saying yes, dog? I was still trying to Google Alkebulan, but yeah. Listen, I love women.
Me
you know,
too.
yeah. I love women a lot. I was raised by a woman, a single mom, and all that, and that, you know, I got to appreciate women and through that and everything, you know, and I'm all for women being given opportunities and all that, but I feel like the way Idirwanga thing is wrong. You get it? Like I feel like the way Idirwanga thing is not right.
In what sense?
In a sense that you cannot like it's not something that is done. For you to empower a woman, how the other gender.
Yeah.
You get it? Because nature exists for a reason.
Yeah.
You get it? These genders, they coexist.
Yeah.
But the woman empowerment, the other gender is able to go to.
You feel like we are forgetting about the male.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And tell me, like, if you empower women, like, who is going to provide? Like, who's going to protect the same women tomorrow? Like, who's going to provide for them? Who's going to Hey, so I feel like it's a good idea, but I'm not for how it is done and all that. Because at the end of the day, mosadi o tlhoka monna gore a mo thuse here and there.
Okay.
You get it? And happy, like, if I can ask you, like, looking at this women empowerment movement and all that, like, can you tell me one woman who like this woman on the Richie because of the woman empowerment thing or whatsoever? Exactly.
What? I'm still thinking.
You know.
Are we talking about, okay, so your question is, what one woman do I know who is rich right now and
kind of like who is insanely successful in her field through the woman empowerment programs?
Batung, that's such a difficult question. And I think it's quite broad.
Yeah,
are we talking about a Botswana context? Are we talking about a global context?
Yeah, like let's start the
Botswana
Botswana context.
Okay.
You get it. I mean,
So-
like if you look at, for instance, the BEE. I couldn't know the BEE.
Yes.
Like the black, what,
Yes,
yeah, Gomz.
yes.
You can mention a number of black people who have been successful, got the whole
Ka BEE.
program,
Can you
yeah.
mention them, Bampolel?
Patrice Motse.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, yeah. So like as for women,
Okay.
listen,
can you,
I'm not saying that I'm against women being empowered
Yeah.
and all that. I believe that women should be given opportunities and all that. But
Mm-hmm.
as long as it's done right,
Mm.
I'm all for that. Like let's do things right.
That is fair.
Mm.
So when you talk about women empowerment in Botswana, what women empowerment initiative can you give me an example of?
Do like all I see is seminars. Like that's all I see.
Oh, okay.
Seminars.
Okay.
Like is there anything that you've seen besides seminars?
I mean,
Like,
I know
is-
that there are a few programs that do target women. I
Like-
just completed a program called Market Players, and they were focused on women entrepreneurs, and it was a whole
Interesting.
5 months of, different talks, getting together with different ministries or whatever, and they'd come and talk to us. And at the end of the day, it was just about empowering entrepreneurs as females. And it was a bunch of us, more than 200 or something, let me
Yeah.
not lie.
Yeah.
So those are the initiatives that I see. Outside of that, the other initiatives that we have outside of these talks that you speak of,
Yeah, the seminars,
I am
yeah.
not too sure about
Yeah.
them. So I can't really say this person is somebody that I know who has benefited
Yeah.
from a woman empowerment initiative, but maybe it's because
Yeah. Yeah. Alkebulan, it features who and who? Like, can you mention some?
Yes,
Litusayako,
so
Lioness.
I worked with a lady from North Africa. Her name is Aya Chebi, and she is an activist, but she's also a writer. From East Africa, I worked with a lady called Karun. She's from Kenya. We have worked together before, but yeah, she's now featured on my project. From the South, I worked with Lioness Ratang. From the West, I worked with a girl from Ghana, but she's based in Berlin. Her name is Midi Kwakwa. And then from Central Africa, I worked with a lady called Mopao Mumu. She's from DRC, but she's based in Canada.
Are you dropping this album or the project or the like? Is it an album?
It's an EP.
An EP. So like, are you dropping it under any record label or?
Yeah, I'm dropping it under my company. I'm not signed with any record label
your
at
company.
the moment. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Why are you not signed?
Why am I not signed? I haven't been offered a deal that I was like, okay, this one is the one, let's go for it. But I've also just been very skeptical.
Yeah.
I think when I was growing up, or as I was growing up, the record label chat it didn't have a good reputation, and
Yeah.
I've always been afraid of it, to be honest.
Yeah.
But I don't want to operate out of fear. So I'm open to it. I really am open to it. But if somebody could present something to me on a table that looked really good, where I felt like I still have control, I also have control issues. I'm not really open to somebody telling me how to do things.
But have you noticed how it's only black people who are complaining about record labels? Yeah, like it's always black musicians. Like even in the States, got like even worldwide.
Yeah.
You'll never hear Michael Bublé's
see
complaining, Coldplay complaining about record labels or Bryan Adams or whatsoever. Like it's always the black musicians, and I wonder
there's
why.
an
bro.
agenda
I don't know.
towards us black people.
I don't know.
I
I wonder, I wonder if it's an agenda, kind of the black or kind of another black people. We don't understand
Okay.
like what record labels are for. Kind of like we don't accept like the mandates and
What
all
about
that.
Britney Spears?
Yeah,
what
well,
about
like-
Kesha?
Yeah, like it's only a few, but if
Jojo?
like it's only a few.
Okay.
Yeah, like if you look at black people, do you like black people now? Always.
Dr. Nasa as a people, so I wouldn't be surprised.
You know, like even in the States, man, like almost like a whole lot of rappers are always complaining about record labels.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
You know, like it's never a white, or like it's hardly a white thing,
Yeah.
or any other races out there.
As per usual.
You get it, but yeah, it can be that. At the same time, like Nagel Wani keepers are do we really understand? Okay,
Sure.
no record label.
Yeah.
It's one is just 17, like you said,
Yeah,
30.
yeah,
You
yeah.
get it, and actually make peace with that.
Yeah.
You know, because if you look at the whites, you know, like I think that like they make peace with. Like with that, you know,
Okay.
Eminem is at peace with the fact that Dre is getting, you know, like is chowing more from the collaboration and all that. But I know that if it was likely if he was black, you know, they could have been some sort of something, yana.
You think
Or what's
so?
a male feel like he has to go start up his own thing somewhere.
Yeah.
You get it.
Yeah.
On the previous episode, you mentioned how I think she mentioned how she's not. Like, she doesn't want to get married and all that, right? Yeah.
I think I remember that.
Yeah. That was 2 years ago.
Yeah, that was 2 years
Yeah,
ago.
do you still feel the same way?
You know, I don't.
Like, you don't feel the same way?
I don't feel the same
What
way.
changed, nigga? Okay, yeah, let's talk now. What
You
changed?
know, I feel like if we're trying to heal overall as black people and as Africans
Yeah.
and elevate in this world,
Yeah.
it starts with community.
Interesting.
And what's at the core of the community, it's the family unit,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And raising people who come from love. I'm a firm believer in love, and I think it's a beautiful thing for people to make such a commitment
Oh, yeah.
with each other.
What changed, dog? 2
And
years?
2
24
years.
months? Okay. And like a lot can happen.
A
and-
lot can happen.
Yeah.
You know, people change, people
Yeah.
grow.
Yeah.
But, you know, check me again in 2 years. I might be over it again.
Oh, yeah. So, like, now you don't have a problem with the idea of getting
No,
married?
you know what? I think it's a beautiful thing. I think it's really a beautiful thing when two people get together and try and make that commitment to one
Yeah.
another.
Well, you had that time.
In a bang hurdy Damn.
Serious?
They hurt me, dog. In a bang hurdy.
Serious?
Yeah.
And you're like, what happened?
What happened?
Eh.
You know, I was dating this person for a very long time. It was
Dog, like, what is a long time?
4 years.
Oh, 4 years?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's a long time, right?
Yeah, I do like that. Hey, dog, my games are getting king at 3 months.
Yeah,
Really?
we observed it as 6 weeks.
6 weeks.
Ora gore.
Yeah, 6 weeks, 3 months.
But
Yeah.
after a talking stage, if I do.
No, don't do that, guys. Don't do that.
Yeah.
Fall in love and get married. Commit to one person. Let's build a nation. Let's build
Yeah, man.
communities.
Nice one.
Yeah.
So, like, how about her? And then, like, how did they hurt you?
How did they hurt me? You know, I think it was a matter of being in two different spaces, mentally, but being together and trying to make it work. And yeah, and I was like, fuck all of this. Yeah.
So, like, now, like,
Oh, I'm ready for love. You know.
Yeah,
I
like, are you
I
seeing-
encourage the young people to get married. I'm looking forward to your wedding. Liling.
who, my wedding?
Yeah.
Do you like it's gonna be a surprise?
A surprise wedding.
No, like, I want an invitation.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Very excited.
Like, I never want to move.
Hey, hey.
Yeah, like, in a way that people know what I'm up to and
Oh,
all
okay,
that.
okay.
You get it? So, I wanted to ask you now, like, yeah, is there someone now?
Yeah, there is somebody now.
How long has it been?
It's been quite some time.
What sometimes? Years? Months?
A few
Like
years.
the 4 years, Ujiki.
Like, the 4 years, so we have
A few years.
a few years.
Yeah.
Do you like what's a few years?
A
2,
few years.
3.
You know, we've known each other for a very long time. I'd say we've known each other for about 10 to 12 years.
10 to 12 years.
Yeah.
So, like, when there was that guy who was 4 years,
Yeah.
like, he was your best.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, he was a male best. Yeah.
Yes, so.
Exactly. My point exactly. Fuck
yeah.
the male besties, dog.
Why?
Because, dude, like, that's how it always is, dog.
Yeah, but then don't fuck up. Don't give the male bestie an opportunity.
No, fuck
What
the
I
male
wanna
bestie.
know.
Like, have you ever seen? I mean, like, does your lovely mother has a male bestie? No. Like, we don't have to think about it. No. No one can come up here and then about it, my mom is a male bestie. No.
Why do you not have female friends?
Well, like, I have female friends, but not female besties.
Oh, okay. I mean, I wouldn't refer to him as a bestie.
No, yeah, no, you said it. I
For a
get it.
nigga is different. Mpho.
Why is it different? I'm not a
Because
nigga.
niggas always
So.
want a child, dog.
Really?
Always.
Yes,
Really?
always.
Mathata alo nageng ka ntle?
What you mean? Dog, I cannot be friends with you if I don't want a child.
Really?
For
Never.
real.
You guys need to focus. Let's try and
Never.
focus.
So, like, there's nothing such as a male bestie, dog. Can find out you have feelings for him.
Hectic.
Simply put, right?
Hectic,
Yeah.
hectic,
Yeah,
hectic.
so like how long has it been? Like how is the relationship going?
The relationship is going quite okay. Relationships are very tough,
Yeah.
right? They're so
Yeah.
tough.
Yeah, very difficult.
Especially, I don't know. I think for me, somebody who's coming out of I don't really. I think I was after 2021. I lost. I went through that huge breakup. I lost my stepdad. But also a lot of my friend dynamics changed, and I think it was when you want to isolate yourself and you're like, but no man is an island, right?
Like you went into solitude. Or
Yeah, I
some
went
sort.
into solitude. I was like, yo, fuck everything. So yeah, it's difficult coming out of that and trying to relate with a human being. It's so hard.
Yeah, very hard.
It's so hard.
Yeah, I know.
It's so
Yeah, it's super
hard.
Yeah, you can see that.
Because
again.
sometimes you can easily say, Mutokana is not related to me, you're not my family, you're not nothing bad.
Yeah.
But, like I was saying, if I'm at a point in my life where I am wanting us to heal as a people, heal as a nation, heal as black people, heal as a continent. And I think one of the great cornerstones of that is actually relationships.
Yeah, definitely. What were you doing in solitude?
What was I doing in solitude? Crying, traveling, partying hard.
Like whole season,
A little
whole phase, I meant to
bit,
say, a little
crying,
bit,
destroying everything,
Okay.
making music,
Yeah.
and just trying to find my way back to myself.
Dude, like this other friend of mine, like she was telling me that like Neribu about relationships. So
Yeah.
it's a girl.
Yeah.
So she was saying that like for you to heal,
Yeah.
like you have to get in like yourself into a whole phase.
Okay.
And then
Really?
afterwards, yeah, like that's what
Yeah.
she said.
Yeah.
And then I wondered, okay, like is it a woman thing or what?
I don't know. You tell me. Habako Herdile, do you feel like you need to go through a whole phase to,
Who, me?
as
Well,
a
like it
man?
basically depends like who had me though.
Okay, well.
Yeah, do like if it's someone who's meaningful, no, like I isolate Lena to go heal.
Yeah.
You get it? Because
Yeah.
like if it's someone that is meaningful,
Yeah.
like that whole phase won't take the pain away
Yeah,
or anything.
yeah,
You know, like
yeah.
well, picture like the radio
Yeah.
nasty stuff and all that. You know, stuff like that.
Yeah, I think the journey to healing is not a pretty one, It's
Yeah.
not all journaling and lighting candles. And
Yeah.
it's really not. It's
Yeah.
really destructive, especially if you're coming from a place of hurt and loss and grief.
Yeah.
Your grief is a hell of a disaster. But, we thank God that we're still here, even
Yeah.
after our darkest moments and all the destruction. Nobody got hurt, we
Yeah.
hope. And
I mean, is he part of the industry? Like, is he an industry guy?
who's this person?
Your person.
The person that I'm seeing.
Yeah.
Kinda, yeah, maybe a
Kinda.
little bit, yeah.
Like
Maybe
how
a little
kinda?
bit, a little bit of a practitioner in the
How
in
so?
the space.
Radio, TV, podcasting.
All sorts of things, yeah.
radio, TV,
Jack of all
podcasting.
trades, does everything.
Who's that now, dog?
Yeah.
Who's that?
Him.
Who? Like, who's that? Like, give us a clue.
I'm not really into speaking about my
Like just a
personal
clue.
nitty gritties like that.
Yeah, just a clue.
But my music is coming out. So I'm really, really excited.
Before your music, I wanted to ask you something. What would you say your purpose is in life?
That is such a deep one.
Yeah.
I think I feel like healing really comes up a lot, right?
Healing. Healing people.
Healing. But I think that my purpose in not even trying to heal other people is healing myself first.
Okay. Make me understand.
Khating, you can't pour out of an empty cup.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
So
get
I think
that.
it all starts with you before me even trying to be a purpose to everybody else in this world.
Yeah.
I have to be purposeful to myself first.
Yeah.
And I think for me as a creative, as an artist, because what I do create is consumed by everybody else, right?
Yeah.
I don't just
Yeah,
create for
definitely.
myself.
Yeah.
So I think first and foremost is healing myself. We all go through a lot in this life.
Yeah.
We're so differently. There's so many people who have come into our spaces and hurt us. There's so many traumas.
Yeah.
I think as African people, is it just me who feel like we faced so much trauma?
No.
I feel like when I was growing up, there was a narrative. Firstly, as a Motswana, you aren't worthy first and foremost.
As a Motswana
Yes.
or a black person.
Before even as a black person, but as Botswana, it took a long time for us to even accept our music,
Yeah.
our artists. It's taken a lot of people who had to stand bold within their music and their creativity and their excellence for us to even build confidence as Botswana. I feel like we become more confident as we see more Botswana being more confident in themselves.
Yeah.
What was the question?
Your
What's my purpose?
Yeah.
Is to heal.
Is to heal. Interesting. Back to traumas, man. Like we all have traumas that we
Yeah.
grew up with.
Yeah.
Like that's why we all have to heal.
Yeah.
Like at a certain point of life, we have to be intentional about healing and all that because like it basically affects us.
Yeah.
And like one thing that I always say about creatives is that, well, like in most cases, like it comes from a point of trauma.
Yeah.
You get it? Yeah, like that's why you see, that's why you see most of these dope musicians or artists in general, like the traumatized, like they have a traumatized
Yeah.
past and all that, upbringing and all that, because, like it all comes from a place of trauma.
Yeah.
So like that's why we get to be intentional about healing at some point
100%.
and all that,
Ha ke bua ka the trauma ya Botswana, like when we were growing up, it's so normalized. Gore ha ke gore a ke re, "Hey, muru wa gago o Setswananyana yana." What does that mean? Ne re treatwa Setswananyana hela. What does that mean?
Yeah, but like, isn't that pride in a way? Yeah, well, what I know that like it comes from a shaming hormone,
Yeah.
but I don't know, man. I always asked myself, why would you listen? I grew up as a fat kid,
Yeah.
like I'm still fat.
Yeah.
I never ever feel attacked if someone calls me fat because that's how
Really?
I am.
Okay.
You get it?
Yeah.
And I never really got to understand why when you say someone ke mokgalagadi a ba jump even
Yeah.
though ele mokgalagadi,
Yeah.
or someone ke mosaro even
Yeah.
though a ba jump, you get it?
Yeah.
Or someone o montsho
Yeah.
but a le montsho
Yeah.
and then a ba jump.
Yeah.
Like,
don't get it.
yeah, like not for me, like I don't get that.
Okay.
O kana gote this thing ya go is Setswana. Dog, I get ke Motswana. Kana ke Mogana.
Yes, but when
Yeah.
somebody says to you, gore, ha ba re go Setswananyana, they mean it in a
Yeah.
derogatory sense.
Yeah.
Do you know how
Yeah, I
damaging
know.
that is to grow up as a Motswana child? Gote, hey, no go le Setswananyana, gote wa gore it was
Yeah, it was
a
whack.
pop event.
Yeah.
I don't know if there's any
Yeah.
other culture, but maybe we have to do our research.
Yeah, Setswana have got like something says Setswana is derogatory, like you
Yo,
said.
nigga, that's so
Yeah.
traumatic to grow up in
Yeah.
a space like that.
Yeah, you got like it's basic.
Yeah,
In a way.
can you imagine?
Yeah, like it's not enticing or.
Can you imagine?
Yeah.
Gore e re ha motho a re wa go tlotla ba go bitsa lekgwa la me.
Eish,
Something that
bruh,
you are not.
bruh, yeah.
So that's why I say we have a lot of healing to do.
To do.
Not from a not even from a black perspective, but from
Yeah.
also the Setswana perspective. But I think we're doing a great job. I think we've come a long way. Shout outs to, our practitioners. Shout outs to you guys
No, thanks a
who
lot.
continue to make us feel great to
Yeah,
be
thanks a
Botswana.
lot,
We're
man.
living in a
Yeah.
great era.
Yeah.
And I'm excited. I'm excited.
Yeah. Alkebulan, yeah, like they say here, the name of Africa.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and apparently someone changed it. Apparently it's get a lot from those articles that I'm seeing, but it's a white guy who changed it. Yeah,
Changed it.
I'll have to go look into it.
Yeah.
like the
And
African
that's-
name and all that.
Yeah, that's what my call is with the name, for us to just dig deeper.
Yeah. The album, like when is it dropping?
The EP drops on the
Oh,
10th.
the EP, sorry.
Yes.
Yeah.
It drops on the 10th of October. It's just 5 tracks.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's kind of a journey around the continent. It was quite a nightmare trying to find people to work with, sliding in people's DMs. And
Yeah.
trying to do it independently, but we made it work, so I'm pretty proud of it. It's a small thing,
Yeah.
and I hope you guys enjoy it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who's on your DMs right now?
Who's in my DMs right
yeah.
now?
Yeah, like
Kgosithebe
someone.
mama,
famous.
yeah,
Yeah, anyone famous on your DMs?
Besides my Porris,
Wow.
Yeah, besides Major League and
Oh my
who else is
god.
there? Abidoza.
Abidoza
Oh my
and yeah,
gosh.
who's on your DMs now?
Super famous people.
Super famous people.
You're asking
Hey,
me about
yeah,
who's
yeah,
famous?
yeah,
I don't
yeah,
know.
okay.
Maybe like
Yeah.
Palasamo Lefe and like
Yeah.
Lesego Chombo and stuff like that.
Or let's watch him. Like
Yeah.
when what remind me
Kara Lesego Chombo, yeah, nabo Palasamo Lefe.
the guys like there's no guy who's on your DMs like who's famous.
Outside of people that I'm trying to work with?
Yeah.
No.
Not even. They're like no politician
Who's
or
trying to slide in?
Hey, got no politician
yeah.
as well.
Like no chili boy. No. What's the what's the greatest lesson or the biggest lesson that you've ever learned in life?
The biggest lesson I've ever learned in life. Wow, dipotso tsa go di deep yang wena gompieno.
Quickly.
The biggest lesson I ever learned in life. Jesus. Yeah, it's probably something cheesy like, love yourself. But love yourself, yeah. Nah. Yeah, ithatha hela bathong, ithatha hela go simolla hela ka wena. No
Yeah.
one's coming to rescue you. Work on yourself, work on your shit.
Yeah.
Heal, save money, drink water. Yeah.
Any message to Africa?
Any message to Africa? I would say, let's get together. I know it sounds, irrational, but I'm an idealist, I'm a dreamer, I'm an artist, and I think we could do so much if we all get together. I feel like a lot of the time we are really looking towards Western validation. Like nobody thinks
like the
you've
Grammys.
Yeah.
I don't like my boy out here loves the Grammys.
Oh yeah,
bro.
he does. Well, I
Yeah.
just became a voting member of the Grammys.
That's dope. That's
It
dope.
is.
That's
So
dope. Shout out.
So
Yeah.
hopefully it gives me the platform to influence, nominations,
Yeah.
but voting, and I will definitely be keeping Africa in mind. But it's
Yeah.
still a bit traumatic that as an African child you grow up and we are looking for those items there. I should be happy with my bomu, of which I am,
Definitely.
with all 4 of my bomus.
Yeah. Any message to William Laskeyera?
William, you're doing amazing. William makes such beautiful children. Wait, Sabatong. Have you guys seen his latest daughter?
Like the other one.
Yeah,
I've seen the other bro.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
more children,
Yeah, man.
you know.
You wouldn't mind having like a junior William.
You know,
Olava William.
Eh,
I think William is an incredible musician.
Yeah.
He makes beautiful children and he should keep making beautiful children.
Yeah, so you wouldn't mind carrying a beautiful William.
I would mind.
Oh,
I
you
think,
would mind.
you know, re emetse lenyalo la ga William.
Oh,
Mmagwe bana.
Yeah. Okay. Any message to Data Psycho?
To Dato,
Yeah.
I'm proud of you, sweetie. Keep working. It's been a tough year, and take care of yourself.
Any message to Mpho Sebina?
Any message to me? Take it easy on yourself, my babes. Save more money.
Yeah.
Stay hydrated and stop being so lazy. Make more music.
Any message to President Masisi?
To the president, I hope that you continue to serve your people in the most diligent and honorable way. And we hope for a brighter and more beautiful
Yeah.
future
Three
for
more
your
to go and
people.
then we close it. Any message to Botswana women and black women in general?
To black women, I say love yourselves. I say let's love our brothers. Let's get together and love each other and build communities with each other so we progress. Let's stop fighting.
Any message to men?
To men, take care of yourselves. You deserve beautiful things. You deserve a nice face wash. You deserve to pamper and treat yourself.
Yeah.
Take care of your women. Take care of yourselves. Let's get together and progress.
Yeah. Any message to Hunja? Viman Peasy?
No, any message to
to
I just
who?
want someone random in the
Yeah.
industry.
Yeah, like someone super
Any
random.
message to do the party, man.
Do the party. I love you so much. Stay shining.
Hey, which one is this?
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, no, I think that's it. Let's play a little Would You Rather here before we
Yeah.
close it up. Okay, which way do I start? Would
Yeah,
you
would
rather
you
have a gay son or a lesbian daughter?
Gay son.
A gay son.
Okay.
You asked the question.
Oh, can I like be a woman? Okay. Yeah, makes sense.
Would you rather re-elect Masisi or bring back Kama?
Re-elect Masisi.
Okay. Long-term lust or short-term love?
Had a long-term lust or short-term love? I guess long-term lust. Are you guys together the whole time? Yay.
Okay.
Okay.
But it's last.
What's a love?
Lust.
What do you like?
But what's the point of the love if it's going to
Can
be
people-
short-term?
Like, last from a distance.
Well,
Kota yang
yeah.
Oh, kana yang. Yeah, but anyway. Hey. Okay, yeah, you said what?
Long-term.
Long-term love.
Yeah.
Long-term lust.
People
Yeah.
can be together and lust for each other, right?
Yeah, okay. Yeah, makes sense.
The last one, would you rather be able to cure cancer or own Apple?
I think if I cured cancer, I'm going to get paid somehow, right? Let's cure the cancer.
Let's cure the cancer.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
But you guys asked me the same questions that you asked somebody else, so it's quite easy. Change up the questions.
Yeah, okay. I didn't think you knew these, but yeah.
Yeah,
So we'll
I
have to
did my
change it.
research.
That's
I did
who-
my research.
That's who, like, Nerdi Bozama.
No, but I forgot her first name. Delia
Oh, Situnya.
Situnya, yeah.
You know, like, one thing that I picked, it's like every woman in Botswana has watched that episode with
Oh,
Situnya.
really?
Every
I
woman.
decided to do my research because I don't really watch a lot of podcasts. I
Oh,
think I
okay.
have ADHD. They're so long.
Oh, yeah.
So I watched that one.
Oh, okay. Every woman, bro. Even like, the Nomlu.
Okay.
Yeah, like she spoke about that one as
Really?
well.
Yeah, it
And,
was
like,
lovely.
That's lovely episode, eh?
Yeah, it was a
Like she's
lovely
beautiful
episode.
as well.
She's gorgeous.
Yeah. Like out of 10?
20.
20 out of 10. Do you have any phobias? Like what are you afraid of?
Frogs, lizards,
Uh-huh.
and just failing. You know, I'm so scared to fail. I want to be successful in whatever my version of success is. Yeah.
So like how do you keep your head up high? I mean like Mpho Sebina, you're well known and all that. People expect a whole lot from you.
Yeah.
Ba go bona, ba itumela, stuff like that. How do you keep your head?
It's difficult. It's very difficult. I'm not going to lie. Take care of your mental health. But yeah, you have to train yourself to talk to yourself positively as much as you can.
Like did fame come with any social anxieties at some point or
A
whatsoever?
lot, but I don't know
lot.
if I can deem myself famous. I don't.
Okay. Yeah.
But I can only imagine imagine, because now for me, fame looks, like you can't walk around and just be a normal person.
Like you're Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that's fame too.
Yeah, that for me is fame. So a little bit of social anxiety here and there, but other than that, I wouldn't call myself famous yet. Yeah.
Are you happy to be a Motswana? Yeah, you are.
Can I answer my question?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm very happy.
Yeah.
There's a lot of privilege that comes with being a Motswana that you don't get from anywhere else in the world.
Like, I mean, you've traveled Africa, you've been to SA. Like, yeah, what are some of those privileges?
Yo, nigga, you get free land.
Mobutswana.
Yeah.
You do like in other countries done, or like you cannot apply for Interesting.
free
There's
healthcare.
YDF.
There's YDF.
There's Chema
If I
Chema.
don't have a license tomorrow, license, you get money. Yo.
Yeah, there's Chema Chema.
Yo.
There's limits.
Yo.
Okay.
I just give a shout out to our sponsors and
Yeah.
let's wrap it up. G.
Are you voting this year?
Yes, I am.
Who are you voting for?
Isn't that illegal for me to tell you?
And it's not illegal.
Really? I
Yeah.
thought you're not allowed to discuss Horovota.
No, like it's not illegal.
Who
But
are
like
you?
you can, you have every right to keep it private
Okay.
or discreet or whatsoever. But like if you want to keep it on the open, like there's nothing wrong with that.
Okay.
Like it's not like how did
Oh,
I get like that's illegal.
okay. I thought it was illegal to.
No, it's not illegal.
Are you sure?
Bruh, I'm sure.
No, well,
Like
I'm not
I've said
gonna.
it so many times.
I'm not gonna disclose that information. Who are you voting for?
Me.
Yeah,
You mean the party or the person?
the person, the party, whatever.
No, like I want to mention the person because I don't want people to know what
Okay.
Yeah, but I'm a BDP. Like I'm for BDP.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
And do you see yourself going into politics at some point?
I don't know. Well, like I'm a believer
Okay.
in God and Christ and all that. Like
Okay.
if God decides to take me into politics, then
Okay,
why
cool.
not?
Yeah,
So I
we're
don't know.
excited to see more young people like you guys going into those spaces.
Yeah, but if God decides to keep me into podcasting, then why not?
Well, you can be a politician and podcast.
Well, I believe I'd be the first.
Yay.
I'd be the first.
Hey.
Chief Ghost,
Saski.
shout out to Nomlu Neil Bar for this beautiful place, man. This place is beautiful, Mpho.
It really
Yeah,
is, and I love
aesthetically
it.
pleasing.
I love to see it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Village.
And I understand that, like, yeah, you're still going to be here some more time. Yeah.
Yes,
Should
I
I
can't
tag
wait.
along next time?
I can't wait. Yeah, sure.
For real?
Yeah.
Okay. Chief, are you taking along next time?
Yeah, no, only if she brings one of her friends. I won't mention her name, but yeah.
Manana.
okay.
No,
Rubolala, so I can put in some words.
Boo, I told you.
Ah.
And at the woo.
I'll go ahead and sponsor a shout out to
And this episode is proudly brought to you by Kanako, the best and most. Hey, man, Kanako, dog, I'm looking for camera. Well, guys, this episode is brought to you. You know, like the beautiful thing about podcasting is that it's flexible. When I was
Okay.
and all that. Yo, guys, this episode and the whole podcast is sponsored by Kanako, the best and most reliable commercial and industrial equipment supplier or store. Check them out on the socials. Whatever source about like may it be butchery equipment, bakery. So ke Badubi nobody ke rekisa di equipment tse di duba. You know, through Kanako and all that. I can represent what else? Catering, refrigeration, laundry, just a whole lot, guys. Whatever that you're looking for. Agri equipment, medical equipment, just hit them up whenever about something and then batla go baganya. Jack's Gym is the fitness partner. I never see you in gym, what?
Ooh. What gym do you go to?
Jack's Gym.
Yeah, I go to a different gym.
Oh,
That's
okay,
why
which
you
one?
never see me in the gym. Hi.
Oh, you guy.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Gomz the Barber is the one who does my hair, man. Check out Gomz the Barber on the socials. It's Gomz the Barber. Check him out and then we'll strong and all that. Chief Ghost, are we done?
Yeah, we're done. Mpho, invite the time for listening session. Yeah, the EP, please.
Awesome. I will
Yeah.
definitely do that. That will be lovely, actually.
I know we spoke of how we want to like sit down and break down the whole EP and stuff. Can we just exclusively have those rights before?
Okay.
Baba,
Okay.
Yeah.
Woohoo.
What?
Ooh, what is that?
Yo, Mpho, please sign out, man. Like this.
Thank you guys so much for inviting me, and love to see you guys in 2 years.
Yeah. Oh yeah, 2 years.
Yes.
She'll be back again. With a Grammy now.
We'll see.
With a Grammy.
We
Or like
shall
with
see.
a bomb, definitely.
Another bomb.
Or it lit our.
I love the bomb so much. We get money for winning. We get money for being nominated, money for winning.
Well, like I think I've seen the 10K for winning and what?
I love
2.5
it. Yeah, for being nominated.
Okay. Like,
My
are you nominated?
favorite awards. No,
Yeah,
not
like-
yet. I need to submit.
We need to submit. Okay. Like, do you have any recent project?
Well, I am putting out a project.
I
I could have that was Diga December.
Can you talk for a minute? All right. Earlier on, like off air, I asked you about. So like next Sabbath off air. Like I wanted to talk about. Or like besides music, like what you like to talk about, and like, yeah, and then you were like the music hell. Besides music, what are you into?
What am I into? You mean for fun or?
Everything.
I mean, I'm into a lot of things. I think
Like-
I'm a creative all round. Love music, love fashion, love food, love film. But yeah, I'm at a point in my life where I'm trying to diversify my
Portfolio.
portfolio. So right now it's like, okay, what makes money? Sign me up. Is it legal? Do
Yeah.
I care?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So by far, are you into anything that you can mention?
For now,
besides
no.
music?
It's just music. I am working on a children's education content creation program.
Yeah, that's different.
Yeah.
That's different. That's very different.
Yeah.
Like you're not getting into a restaurant or
Ooh.
a podcast. So,
Hey.
you know, no, like that's different. That's
Yeah.
dope. So like, are you winning there?
It's still in production phases, but I'm
Phases.
enjoying it. Yeah.
Okay. So like you've been Sipa on Ezimadilo and Adi Popeye.
Ga ke a tsaya madi a CPA, but I'm definitely gonna apply next year. Hopefully, I still can.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Dope. Mpho, thank you so much,
Thank
man.
you.
It's always lovely to have you here.
Thank you.
See you again in 2 years.
Yes.
To the overviewers, thank you so much for tuning in, man. Guys, how I just come through to Nomlu, but I will do whatever that you want. Hey, trust me when I see this.
And men too.
Oh, and men too.
Eh.
Okay, yeah, and men too. Like as long as you are a person or an overviewer, come to Nomlu and all that. Yeah, and men
Exactly.
too, because then like Naribetswadi massage, like I mentioned earlier and all that, and it was amazing. You know, men work hard and all that. Yeah, come through. Remember, guys, to the overviewers, we ride together and we die together. And this is how we sound out, baby. With a
This station is now the ultimate power in the universe.